Well, hey there, everybody in Facebook land and YouTube land. Everybody, tuning in live, or if you're tuning in on the taped broadcast, welcome and thanks for coming. I appreciate you giving me the time that you could spend, doing any number of things to come and hang out with me. So, hey, Sam Thomas, it's nice to see you again. Let me put you in the stream here. There we go. I am eating some ice cream. There's a video on YouTube of me eating ice cream. It's kind of a don't miss one. mm, this is good. And I also make the best edibles on the planet. And and that's my claim to fame. I'll stick to it. And so, mm, these are good edible brownies. Yummy. Mm-hmm. So, pardon me. They're so good you can't resist. All right. Got my glasses on, but I can't read the comments with my glasses on. Tonight we're going to talk about Gemini, the twins. And boy, are they exciting people. And I'm not even joking. Geminis are like the life of the party. Yeah, it has been a long time, Sam. Where you been? I've been just hanging around and Anthony, I'm doing good. We'll get your comment up there. There we go. I'm doing great, you guys. And two fish swimming in a circle. Oh, you're Pisces. I did Pisces. I'm sorry I wasn't terribly generous, but I did have kind of a bad experience with a couple of Pisces, but it's okay, not everybody's the same. And I want to stress that too. Just because I read something about, how you're supposed to be or whatever from your sign, that doesn't mean that that's the way you're going to be, or that you want to be that way, or that you have to be that way. It's just like observations of common characteristics of any particular sign. Um, it's just a kind of a generalization, really. But I think it holds true when we're talking about when we're talking about compatibility and stuff. It really is kind of different signs kind of tend to get along better, and I have a Gemini, so he's loads of fun, and he is very energetic and stuff, and that's great, and it's fun, and I really enjoy the Gemini, and I had surrounded myself with several of them, and they're a fun group. My grandmother was a Gemini. She was May 21st, so she was yesterday. I think she would have been 97 years old. So shout out Grandma Swanson. Shout out to my Grandma Swanson. She would have been like 97 years old, I think, yesterday. So yeah, she was a Gemini, and my grandpa was a Leo. So they were quite a couple, and really just the greatest people ever. And my sub Sparky, he was a Gemini, and he here we go. Gemini, is signified as the twins, and that's the constellation, that it's in. And so I gotta have my reading light. Ha ha ha. Grandma Swanson, yeah. She was awesome. She was a little tiny woman, 4'10.5". Don't forget the half. So they're the most versatile sign of the zodiac, intelligent, adaptable, and effervescent, cleverest, and most easily bored. The kid in town. So yeah, that's kind of how they are. They are easily bored, and they will move on and be right on to the next thing. They were the kid that you always had trouble entertaining. When I had to babysit them, you had to like have 15,000 things to do. So anyways, Whether it's astrophysics or pottery, you have an unrelenting thirst for knowledge and new experience. The butterfly mentality means you can sometimes struggle with the earthier qualities of stability, commitment, and determination. You live in your mind and you forget to return messages, turn up late for appointments, and sometimes stop halfway through sentences, chasing your own train of thought. So, uh, you just have to, I think, as a Gemini, you have to consider, being places on time, and maybe, making lists and writing things down. So maybe you were sidetracked by a phone conversation or suddenly had to understand how mathematical equations work. Surely that's more important than being on time for your sister's wedding. So they're kind of sometimes detach themselves from others, and it's not that they don't have feelings. It's just that they trust more in logical and intellectual pursuits. Strong emotion can feel disconcerting, and to lessen its pull, you may appear sunny and bubbly on the outside, even if beneath the surface you're in a black place. So they are really, kind of try to be like the happy-go-lucky person. Um, you talk about how angry and jealous or brokenhearted you are feeling, but being willing to investigate the source of the pain feels a little alien. To block out any unpleasant emotions, you'll become even more distracted, busy, and fragmented. None of this means you're not kind or compassionate. The opposite is true. They are very kind and compassionate people. They connect with someone on a mental level. And when that happens, it's really great. You're skilled at understanding how other people's minds work, and you're fascinated by what makes them tick and want to comprehend their reasons for, their actions. So it's kind of frustrating when there's no understanding people sometimes. But yes, if the disconnect between your emotional and mental nature, skill for impersonation that reflects the dual nature associated with your zodiac symbol. You flip between funny, light, and social to dark, indifferent, and unfathomable. Oh yeah, that's true. It's true. And it's not always bad when they get dark like that. I just go find something else to do for a while, because when I come back, he'll probably be all chipper and stuff again. Let's not forget father and mother side that you are born from. Yes. Um, that sometimes influences your growing up, for sure. Like if you were born to say, for example, a Gemini, you would know how to have fun. You'd be like, you'd have that outgoing sort of influence. But then the dark days, you just know where to stay away. And it does influence your how you parent, how you view the world, how you deal with others is it's important. And a lot of times your zodiac can tell you right spot on how those things go. Um, let's see. You probably learned the hard way to keep your mouth closed. Information and entertainment are your currency, and it's hard to resist not passing on some juicy gossip, even if that's someone you shouldn't. So I think it's a learned thing, that you just shouldn't pass on gossip. Half the time it's not even true, and the other half of the time it's cruel. So I think gossip's never really that good. Um, when boredom takes hold, your curiosity can bring out the dark twin, who can be provocative and manipulate facts for your own enjoyment. What you see as harmless banter might actually be unkind, wildly exaggerated, or even blatantly untrue. The fickle behavior you earn can earn you a reputation as being superficial. On the other hand, a focused Gemini is a genius at work. When you're mentally engaged, you'll get through your work twice as fast as everyone else, and the result will be intelligent, thoughtful, and entertaining. So just avoid boredom at all costs if you're a Gemini. So, in love and relationships, you're the friendliest sign, and you fall a little bit in love with anyone and everyone when you first get to know them. You're drawn to new people and situations in a way no other zodiac sign is. Where others are shy or even a little fearful of others, your boundaries are quite fluid. I think Libras are pretty outgoing too. So, oh, flashing light? Yeah. Well, there's candles. I have candles going, and the light is flashing my um on my microphone. I don't know why. Oh, I guess it's working. But anyway, yeah, there's some flashing lights about. Yes, there is. Oh, it's the candles, I bet. The candle glow. You can see it. Well, here, I'll show you what I got here. I make these. This has 3 wicks in it, but I make these, and it's got the little saucer that goes underneath it too, and they're fun. And then I also made a pillar candle. I made a pillar candle. So I like to make beeswax candles, and then that's what I burn around the house. So yes. Uh, how much does time you are born play at? Oh, it does. It plays into it quite a lot. You can do a birth chart, and it'll tell you the planetary alignment, and it really I think reflects a lot about who we are. Uh, I have a friend. I have a friend messing with things on my right. Okay. That is it fake Bob again. Fake Bob is always screwing around with me. He really just doesn't he's just not real, he doesn't care if my podcast goes all right. He's just kind of uncaring like that. So you see how stiff he is. Okay. So anyway, the let's see, they have restless curiosity, and in relationships, let's see, they might prefer even separate houses. um, let's see, you're willing to consider love relationships with people much older or younger than you, and long distance can work too. Um, then as long as you're open-minded and willing to try something different. Gemini aphrodisiacs. Open mindedness and willing to try something different are Gemini aphrodisiacs. So if you're with a Gemini, or if you want to be with one, be open to, going ziplining, even if you've never gone, or, something like that. Because they're real active too, really like outdoor active kind of people usually, because they get bored easily. Let's see. For you to fall hard for someone, there has to be something enduringly fascinating about your chosen person. Bright intellect and enthusiasm for life will keep you coming back for more. Sharing common interests will help you work towards a shared goal. A nimble dance partner with whom a master complicated steps will literally keep you on your toes. And any two-person sport such as tennis, squash, or snooker, will give you both an active focus. Games such as backgammon, Trivial Pursuit, and chess keep you challenging each other's mental skills. And maybe doing a crossword together is something that you could enjoy. Compatible sense of humor is also essential. You'll feel oddly flat or bored with a lover who takes you too seriously. If your own stories, puns, and witty remarks fall short, you might wonder what the point of the relationship is at all. Some light sarcasm and teasing will tickle your mind and keep the atmosphere light and airy, just how you like it. Above all, value open communication. You love talking, it's your superpower. You need to feel your partner is on the same level and only truly content when there is constant rapport. Well, who doesn't like constant rapport? Um, so many ways that question could be. Okay. And so, yes, who doesn't like constant rapport? I like to get along all the time. Hey, how you doing, Anna? Nice to see you again. Um, Loved your little interview that you had posted. That was great, and I like your outfit that you were wearing. You always look so great. So, anyway, let's see. The least compatible, most compatible love signs would be Aquarius, Pisces, or Leo. And the least compatible would be Scorpio, another Gemini, or a Taurus. And it's funny because when we looked at my most compatible, it said Gemini, but Libra's not listed anywhere here for Gemini. So it's like, I wonder about that. So anyway, no, but I think that I'm fairly compatible with Gemini because I'm also like that. I'm kind of like to learn new things and go places and have some excitement, and I get bored easily, and all that stuff. So then as an air sign, oh, that's right, Geminis are an air sign, which is great because air signs can kind of flow throughout. Let's just say we get along great with lots of other people, and we oh, June 20th. Okay. So does that make you a Gemini as well? I don't have the dates. Let's check that out. Oh yeah, because it's the 21st. May 22nd to the 21st of June. So I thought it was the 21st of May. So because I was sure that was my gram, but maybe grandma was a Taurus. So anyway, there you go. Because her birthday was the 21st. So it's the 21st of June is the cutoff. So, okay, Lauren, excellent. You're a Gemini. That's nice. And has any of this like hit home for you? Like, you're easily bored but you're kind of, off doing something all the time. And last day of spring. The last day of spring. Then we'll be on the first day of summer. One of the friendliest signs in the zodiac. I'm sure I know you're a friendly person. And then your verbal dexterity and dazzling patter will make you a gifted salesperson, convincing people that they need the things they're not even interested in. Your knack for understanding how other people tick is well suited to working in advertising, television, public relations, and all other communications industries. You're not interested in traditional ways of doing things, which sometimes is, perplexing for those around you. A happy employee, as long as you're always engaged, you'll likely to be the chattiest person in the workplace. Don't set that person by the copy machine. Hey, making some cappies, I see. All right. If you become bored at work, you'll be easily distracted and prone to mischief. That's the thing. When they get distracted or when they're bored, then they get distracted from their purpose and they start to get in trouble. um, Most compatible colleagues would be Aries, Aquarius, and Cancer. Least would be Capricorn, Gemini, or Libra. And it says Libra likes to weigh things up carefully before making important decisions, while you just want to give it a go and see what happens. Ideal careers are advertising, a writer, I think something with public speaking, teacher, translator, gymnast, computer programmer, engineer, DJ, juggler, or librarian. So, yeah, those are all. I would like to be an what is it? Not a DJ. I would like to be a DJ. I think that would be fun. I was thinking about. I have a Twitch account. I was thinking about going in there and like making a playlist and just DJing for a little bit. Less than a week and already had 12 amazing customer reviews. Oh, that's great, Lauren. That's awesome. I'm sure you're very helpful to them when they come in. Yeah. Less than a year. Oh, less than a year. Okay. Not less than a week. Less than a year. That's great though. Still awesome. As the first air sign, you need to move about. Air's never still, and you crave plenty of variety to keep feeling active, positive, and content. An unusually speedy walker, you often get to your destinations faster. Long hikes and planned tours aren't really your cup of tea, as you get a little impatient once you have got the gist of things or can see the end point at the distance. By then, you're usually ready to take on the next challenge. So, unless you have some earth sign placements in your birth chart, eating the same food at the same time is not your bag. You'll tend to be more of a picker than a heavy meal sort of person. In fact, you'll find large plates of food quite off putting. New restaurants, cafes, and market stalls are often just as interesting as the fare they offer. And that's so cool. I love going to these little mom and pop kind of places, like a little off the beaten path. Some place like where the locals go. That's where I would like to be pointed, that direction. You're a two-starter type of diner rather than plumping for a large main course. With a taste for the unusual, it's exotic flavors and new products that intrigue you. If someone offered you a peanut butter and artichoke sandwich, you wouldn't say no. You might not eat the whole thing, but you'd certainly give it a go. Caffeine can send a restless Gemini into overdrive, so best to avoid caffeine, coffee, that sort of thing. Nimble and fast on your feet, you burn more calories than the average person before you set foot in the gym or added any extra activity. And I can say that's for sure. Boy, Sam is just, he is, I don't know what his BMI is, but I'm sure it's pretty low. He's got like zero body fat, and so then, sometimes he'll even take food to bed. And I understand that because he like burns calories so quickly, that he almost needs that little, snack in the night just to keep going till morning. So yeah, it's kind of fun. Um, Hi, Bridget. How's it going? And thanks for joining us. We were just talking about Geminis. Um, did you guys have any questions about Geminis, or anything you'd like to add, maybe as a Gemini, or um, do you know any Geminis that you think are just fabo people? I know a few. Sparky was a Gemini, and his birthday will be June 2nd, and so I probably have a little celebration of life for my friend, and just revel in the fact that I knew him because he was a great guy, and then of course. My Sam is a Gemini, and just a very sweet person who is always like trying to help people, or do something that is nice or thoughtful. He's just a great guy, and very nimble. Oh my goodness, he's so graceful sometimes. I really like to watch him skateboard and stuff like that. Very graceful, and he's really picking up on his golf swing very, very well. So anyway, I was hoping to find a match because one of my little uh, things went out. Here, let's use the stick off of this. Let's light this bottle rocket and see if that helps me. No, I'll just break the stick off because I don't really want to light the bottle rocket, not in here, but maybe later outside. And I do have these wishing lanterns that I would like to get off. They're the paper kind, you you put them there's like a little fuel cell thing that you light on fire right there, and then you open it up, and then it'll fly away, and it'll kind of start on fire at some point and burn as it goes. But living right on the river, we kind of let them go that way, and then I know it's not gonna like land on someone's house or something like that. So we're doing it in a very safe way because yeah, you gotta. Let's see. Mom was supposed to be a Gemini. My grandmother was due to have her on June 20. She was born a month early on May 20. Funny thing, I was born on the day she was supposed to be born. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Isn't that funny how things work out like that sometimes? Makes you wonder, was it an accident, or was it just, coincidence? I used to believe in coincidence, oh, what a coincidence. How about that? But then it's like the more you start to, look back on things and analyze things, and it's like, how could that have just been a coincidence? And once you have so many in your life build up, you ask yourself, golly, what, you know, this can't all be coincidence, and it makes you think that there definitely is a higher power. There's some kind of plan for you, and that if you stick with the plan, if you do the things that you should be doing, as I don't know, by laid out by the creator, I think that you lead a happier life, and I think that you're more content with life because you're getting the things that you want out of life. And when you're not living a life that's true to you and true to yourself and true to the creator's plan for you, I think things go hard. I think it's hard to get things started and hard to do everything, and there's no passion in it. And I think that's how we kind of get burned out and bored with stuff. So just pray on things, and ask for guidance and look for signs, because it might not be anything more than just particular color of feather that you found, or a particular thing that you saw or heard, and it might just be a very subtle message. I think they're all around us all the time, and we have to learn to pick up on those. So yeah, because if we don't pick up on them, then we're destined to make the same god dang mistakes again and again, and get blocked and never meet our goal. That is some yummy stuff. I had brownie with vanilla ice cream, little chocolate sauce. Not just a brownie, an edible brownie, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Yeah, and I do make the best edibles on the planet. Well, what was that all about? Let's find out. It was. I love that when people say, "What up?" We used to say, "Chicken butts." Because when chickens eat, their butt goes up in the air and they're pecking on the ground. So chicken butts were always up. That's funny. What are you doing? Podcast. This has been an extraordinary week. And I am my takeaway from the week is let go. Let go, let go. Let go of the things that, oh yeah. I think he might like the edible kind too. They're very relaxing and just, make you feel like everything's good in the world. And, somebody asked me one time, well, how would I know if I was high? And I said, well, do you feel like everything is really good with the world? Everything's going well. Do you feel very relaxed and not not worried about anything? And also, do you have cotton mouth or the munchies? Because edibles make you want to eat more, but it's just a symptom. And but you just feel very relaxed, and it helps me with my fibromyalgia and stuff. My hands have been absolutely horrible lately. I can't hardly make a fist, and the worst part, I couldn't shift the motorcycle. When you can't shift the motorcycle, you can't drive the dang thing. I suppose I can shift, just like get it up to the RPMs and then shift without the clutch. But I don't like to do that. And so, yeah, it was tough yesterday to squeeze the clutch hard enough to, change into different gear. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You got to be careful with that. So, but yeah, good luck to him. And if you're in a legal state, take advantage of that. If you need to have any kind of directions or help, I can help tell you how to make butter. It's not hard. So, oh, because of your husband's job. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. And let's talk about that. You could have, you can go out the night before you have to say go to work, and drink until you are just sloppy drunk and fall down in a puddle. And then the next day you get up and you're hungover as hell, but you still go to work, of course. And then, you're doing all the same stuff, but you just don't feel like you're doing very good. It's pretty tough to get through the day. Now, if that same person would have went out and smoked a hell of a lot of pot, they wouldn't have a hangover the next day. They'd feel much better about everything, and they would, go on to have a great day. You just don't get that hangover. You don't get the adverse effect that you get from alcohol, and it comes without the stupid decisions. So I don't know. Not too many people have gotten so whacked on weed that they feel like they weren't making good choices. I know when I used to drink and I would get really smashed, I would make bad decisions. And so I think all in all, our government, our lawmakers are screwed up, because if you're not getting that a drug test at work for alcohol or nicotine or any of these other drugs that you're may be taking, it's not right. Not legal in Kentucky. Oh, okay. Um, yeah. So, but the thing is, it needs to just be decriminalized in the national forum. For them to hold the states to their standard or whatever. If I was drunk and fell down, I would need a medical alert button. Help! I'm falling and can't get up. Yeah, I know, right? Um, I've done that before. Been so drunk that you fall down and you can't get up, and it's no good, and you never feel good the next day. Oh no, it's I've lost connection to my camera. All right, let's try clicking that again. There we go. Well, perhaps I'll come back. Maybe I'll just have a. Oh, okay, I'm back. I was just gonna have a spoonful of ice cream here while I was in the interim, but I'm gonna take a chance to do it now. Here. Mm. If you haven't seen the ice cream video on YouTube yet, go check it out. It's kind of funny. Yeah, and that was some good ice cream too. Let me tell you. Um, I got Blue Bunny this time, and I actually went to the place where they make Blue Bunny. It's in Lamar's, Iowa. So I don't know if you guys get Blue Bunny in your area um, or not, but yes, Blue Bunny ice cream made in Lamar's, Iowa. So Mother Nature's way of saying hi. Oh, okay, yeah, and I heard that it was in living the dream. I heard it was going legal for recreational in Minnesota as well, and that's great. I think it should. It should be. It shouldn't be illegal for anyone to have. I mean, it's within reason. Um, I think for kids like high schoolers and stuff, I think it's best for them to hold off on any kind of drug usage because it affects the way their brain develops, and you want to give yourself the best chance for full development, full normal development that you can. I mean, there's so many pollutants in our environment already that you just you got to be careful, and kids especially, they absorb that stuff and it's no good. um, so stay healthy and just don't don't worry about marijuana. It's okay. It's actually something I think that the good Lord gave us to keep ourselves healthy. It's one of those medicinal things. I really believe that. And I also believe that the reasons it's illegal had nothing to do with public health at all. It was all about wealth building for a few. So, happened to the last person that lived the dream. I am trying to live the dream. It's not easy. So yummy. Yeah, it's not easy to live the dream. Be careful what you dream, because sometimes I think it's not. We've been programmed to know or to think a certain thing as being the American dream. Yeah, it's a plant, for Christ's sakes. I know, right? And why can't we have access to something that God gave us? It's nature's gift to us, and to say that it's some kind of criminal thing or that it's evil is just not right. I mean, come on. It's just a plant. And it was they designed this campaign to villainize it so they could sell more it's more trees basically. Rockefeller owned, was it Rockefeller? No, the other guy, the Hearst. William Randolph Hearst owned a lot of trees. He owned forests. And because he was a newspaper man, he supplied the paper for his newspaper, and he didn't want hemp coming into play as a cheaper source for paper. So they created this campaign of that, marijuana madness or whatever it was, and to make people think that it was evil and that it was a drug that would make you go crazy and all that stuff. And frankly, it's quite the opposite. I go crazy if I don't have a little here and there, like I just want to, stab somebody in the eye with a fork, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go have some marijuana and I'm gonna feel better because that's what happens, really. And I know I've heard things about 60 spouses and broken. Listen to a lot of podcasts. Okay. Um, yeah, I know. I feel for you, Joanne. I'm 60, well, not 60, 57, spouseless and broke as well. So hang in there, sister. It's okay. Um, yeah. Bridget, managing while mentally screaming choice words throughout the day. Yeah, I know, right? I'm not mentally screaming them. I'm screaming them for real. Like, motherfucker. So, yes, I'm constantly berating inanimate objects. Um, oh, are you kidding me? Oh my God. This is not. Oh, the malware it's installing updates now. I'd like to kill that. The water level is great. It's all down. There is no more flooding, which is a relief. So, um, it's just relief, and so now I'm back on the move again. So, screamed them out loud too. I know. And then, you think, oh God, I hope the neighbors didn't hear that. So yeah, we're back to normal again. And I'm on the move. So about 10 days, which seems like it's not very much. And for some, I've spent 10 years here. So, but it's time to I got to get out of here. It's not, I think it's not good for my psyche to be so far removed from everything. And I want to get out there and see what you guys are doing, maybe do some paranormal investigating or just something that, it sounds exciting to me. Um, yeah, we shouldn't have to put a price on something that grows naturally. We should be able to, just have a plant or two for ourselves and take care of that, I wish that we could do that, because I wouldn't bother with anyone ever again. I just grow some and be happy, and that's it, maybe trade with others so I could try a little something different now and then. But, it's just, it's nature's way of helping us. Um, yeah, Bridget, yeah, uh, hope you're doing better. Anyway, um, would anybody care for a reading? I haven't done any for a little bit now, and let's see. I did want to send this podcast to somebody, but I don't know how to do it from. Oh, yes, I do. I got to go here and then there. And I was going to send this to someone, the person who called me and said, "What are you doing?" Well, I'm doing my podcast. Let's see, and then I should be on the Skeleton Key network somewhere or not. I would have thought that my show would be on here. I guess if I go home. No, that's not it. Alrighty, tidy. Oh, how about if I go in as? Oh, here it is, right here. Oh, I'm also on the Scientific Paranormal Inspection Research and Investigation Team um, website or site as well. So I'm going to share that to send it in Messenger to TYLER right there, and I'm sending that. Okay, and then that was it. Oh, we'll send it to them too. What the heck? Oh, wow. There's just a lot of Tylers in here, huh? A lot of people named Tyler. So it's all good. And we'll send that to Mort because, he's, I haven't talked to him. Well, I talked to him earlier today, I guess. And so, I like to keep up with everybody if I can. I try to keep up with everybody that, is like a regular viewer. So, uh, okay. Oh, okay. On things, yeah. Might take me a hot minute, but I'll get there. Well, it doesn't matter as long as you just keep running the race. Eventually, you will get there, and so just keep hanging in there. So, and remember, it's not about the destination; it's about the journey. So, because really, I was focused a lot on the destination, and I thought, well, when I graduate, I'll be happy. Um, let's see. If I had a wish, what would I wish for? I would wish for something like I would wish that people would love one another more and be kinder to one another. And I think in a world like that, every problem could seem small, because we were all just getting along. We all loved each other. We all cared that, something bad was happening to someone else. And I see you guys are like that because you're talking to Bridget, asking her about stuff, telling her she's got this. She does got this because she's a strong individual. She's a warrior inside. And we all are. And we need to like bring out that warrior inside of us. It's time. And it's time that we stand up for ourselves as human beings and we stand up to the powers that be and say, you're not going to do this to us anymore. I mean, we are taxed to the legal, just to the brim. We're being crushed under taxes. And the thing that gets me the most, it doesn't matter if you work 50 years to pay off your house. No, let me catch that up. Oh, darn it. It doesn't matter if you work 50 years to pay off your house, you don't own it. The government can come by and take your house away and sell it to someone else for the amount of the taxes. And it's just not right. I mean, really, come on. What makes that right? Uh-oh, I'm having some internet problems, guys. I may have to duck on the readings. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, it's a different view, but I guess I'm okay with it. I think I'm back. Would anyone care for a reading? So, yeah, where did I go? I wondered where I went to. Where did I go? I went to some La La Land on StreamYard. I went to the StreamYard stream. Master power of free will and breath of life. Um, yeah, free will, that's a biggie, and it's the wild card in every situation because people do have free will to choose for themselves what they want to do and what they want to be and where they want to go. And you really can't control it. And it's okay. And you hope that people, by learning and growing, and if they're grown in love and acceptance, that they'll make good choices, that are not just self-centered and that appeal to, more than just, appeal to the masses. I think we all have to kind of try to care for one another, in a fashion that's supportive. And, so what's in them for the week for me? Okay, Joanne, let's see. Let's see what we got for Joanne. Let's I'm gonna shuffle it one more time, and then I'm gonna cut them like this, and then I'm gonna cut them like this. All right. So for Joanne, I have Ace of Swords, the Tower, which means change. The Tower is sudden change usually. Let's see, Ace of Swords. Let me put my glasses on. I gotta have the cheaters. Oh, Sam. Okay, you're up next then. And then the okay, so the Ace of Swords. Whoops, we went by that. Aha. Oh, Lordy. The Ace of Swords is like an inspiration, like something fresh will be happening. Let's see. I still have to have the reading light too, because it is not that light in here. All right. So then it points to bright ideas, mental clarity, and the instant insight needed for swift action. May suggest a new or emerging idea requiring immediate action to come to fruition. So, yeah, something you need to act upon quickly. So, don't hesitate to invest in a new relationship or opportunity. Fresh new insight and clarity in an existing relationship will lead to taking action in a positive direction. Let's see. You're uncovering new ideas for increasing or expanding your business, clarity and insight on how to improve your money sitch, and finally emerging. This is a time for new beginnings in your career. So, heed the call to deepen your spiritual practice and develop your psychic and intuitive gifts. So, this is just your recent past. Your right now is the Tower, and it would suggest that sudden changes are beyond your control, causing you to feel momentarily disabled. But the message this card offers is that you must persevere, since the aspects of your life that are being torn down are no longer serving you. There's a new way of thinking and being that wants to break through. These new structures will support your growth and expansion. So just think about, growing, giving up some of the old things that don't serve you, and looking at life with a fresh perspective. So, and then the future is Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Oh, the wands. Okay, here we go. 5, 7, 8, and it's right side up. So, let's see. There's an element of spontaneity in the Eight of Wands that gets you excited for an event that's on the verge of happening. This may involve travel or a new person coming into your life. Events move quickly and everything falls into place without you needing to push for a particular outcome. So that's, I think, the common thing with your reading is that change is coming. It's going to come quickly. You're going to have to make some fast decisions about things, but that it's going to come out okay in the end, because you got it going one. So there you go. And you would like something fresh, so that's good. And change is not always bad. Change can be for the better, even if it's hard, even if it's something that maybe right now you're not looking forward to. If you give it a chance, it could be the best thing that ever happened to you. So it's all good. Just be open to change. And then Sam, I got you next here. Let me shuffle again. Just shuffle a bit. And yeah, my hands are terrible today. Just terrible. And I have just been trying not to lift anything or do anything like heavy duty. When folding clothes is a challenge. Yeah, it's kind of not a great day. So, okay, Sam Thomas. Sam. All righty. So now I'm going to cut them here and here. And I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to go like that. All right. So, Sam, this is recent past. This is present and future. So we got the don't fall. We have the Pentacles. You have the Ace of Pentacles for your recent past, which would suggest to me that I always say the was it Price is Right. I don't know why that theme song just sticks in my head. Something terrible. And I always, hum it once in a while. Okay, game show theme songs. That sounds like a fun game, actually. So then let's see. The Ace of Pentacles signifies an opportunity or gift from the universe in the material realm. Oh wait, it's reversed. So we'll say indicates there's an opportunity presenting itself that you're unable to see. Perhaps it's because you're trying too hard to make something work, or you're heading in the wrong direction. The universe is asking you to loosen your grip, Relax your need for control and open yourself to divine assistance. You may not recognize what is right in front of you since it doesn't look like what you've been imagining. So, even if it doesn't look like something that you've imagined, open your heart to it anyway. So, click your heels 3 times. Yeah, yeah. Oh, tap them. Well, I don't do that, but I do cut them 3 times. So then the next one is the Hierophant, I believe, isn't it? Nope. Oh, the Chariot. It's the Chariot, which is talks about swift change as well. Geez, maybe that's the theme of today's show is swift change. So let's see. The Chariot. Okay, so then the Chariot says that it would an important journey or moving towards the next level of your life goals. The Chariot asks you to have a clear intention, focus, and a plan for action. Sheer determination alone isn't enough to propel you towards success. Building a solid foundation and creating structure are both necessary steps before you can make a big decision. If you're not sure what to tackle right now, listen to your intuition. Always good. Always listen to that. So, and then you're moving fast in a relationship, but do you both have the same vision for the future? Create a solid foundation and establish any plans before taking this calculated relationship to the next level. Now it's time to create a clear, concise business plan while also taking intuitively inspired action. So, excuse me, that's good. And so, let's see, you're ready to take your spiritual practice to the next level, which means you're gaining momentum in life. Based on your intention of moving forward, you can utilize your spiritual practice to guide you to the next phase of life. So that's good. And then now I think it is the King of Pentacles is your future. And let's see here. The Pentacles. Okay, here we go. So, and he is right side up. So I would say he can represent a person with financial stability, generosity, and drive. It may be you, or it can also represent the energy of a situation, requiring you to take a leadership role, make financial decisions on behalf of others, or take action reaching a goal. It may require you to use your resources for the benefit of others, which I know you often do. So, road signs in your life. The road signs in your life are, things like you might see a particular, you maybe see a feather that is a particular color or angel numbers. I'm always like, well, what's that mean? If I see like 222, something like that, so, oh, okay. Well, thank you, Joanne. Have a good night and love and light to you as well. So, blessed be. And so then let's see. On the, let's see. The card may represent a financially prosperous and generous partner coming into your life or an existing partner reaching a new level of financial maturity and responsibility. King of Pentacles evokes a relationship where you can both relax and enjoy security and prosperity. You can celebrate this shared happiness by taking a vacation or splurging on a gift that pampers you both. Increased financial success and stability are within your grasp. So it can mean you'll be using your resources, such as providing network connections to others or serving as a mentor to someone looking to get in your field. So you're feeling a healthy masculine energy, and perhaps through a supportive father figure, your own internal father figure, or the father of your children. You're looking for ways to be more generous with your resources, whether it's funding causes based on your passion or spending more time with people in need. So, good night, Joanne. So, anyway, yeah, that's what I got for you, and it sounds good, and I'm sure that you're always generous with your time, and I know that you're a helper of people pretty much on any given day. So there you go. That's my little reading for you. And so I'm going to end on that one tonight, and hope that everyone enjoyed the show, and that everyone has a peaceful and blessed night, and find ways to be kind to one another and show your love to your fellow man, because we all need that nowadays. And thing. You're welcome, Sam, anytime. And so, just try to, find ways, be nice to somebody. And it'll make you feel good. It'll make them feel good. And it makes the world a better place. So, with that, I'll say good night to everyone and blessed be. Join me again Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time for Madam After Dark, and put the kids to bed first. So, good night, everybody.